lettuce. And I'm like, of course I need lettuce. Who doesn't need lettuce? And then I thought she was bringing it to the front door, but no. She brought it to the backyard fence, and then was like holding it over the fence until I got outside. Um, but yeah, so welcome to the stream. Before we get into it, real quick question. I'm going to turn on a fan, and I want you to tell me if you can hear it through the microphone, because it's really hot in here. All right. Can you hear a lot of fan noise now in the background? If I'm talking, if the music is going, do you hear a ton of fan noise? Is it annoying? Da, da, da. Awesome. Okay, headset mic for the win. Because it is warm in my house, and I cannot open the window in front of me because it is dark and the window has no screen. So all of the moths will come inside, and that is not a good time. Cerulean Girl, thank you for the follow. For anybody who's new or anybody who's watching the VOD later, my name is Kara. My pronouns are she, her. I am one half of Prophecy Girls podcast. We are a Buffy rewatch podcast, along with my wonderful co-host, Stephanie Chow. And when I have time, when I'm not busy podcasting and teaching, I've started streaming stuff on Twitch once in a while. So I've streamed Buffy games in the past. Last summer, I streamed Vampire with a Y. Very appropriate for Buffy. And this summer, I've decided I will play the Buffy games a bit more, but they're not really like, I don't want to do a whole stream worth of Buffy games, although we got close last week. So last week we started playing Nobody Wants to Die, which is a brand new game. It just came out like 2 weeks ago. It's an interactive storytelling game. It's a mystery. If I had to describe the aesthetic, I would say it's BioShock meets Fallout, like Fallout 3. It's got the gritty kind of dystopian feel of BioShock and kind of like a Steam / cyberpunk feel. But then some of the media in the game, some of the ads and stuff remind me a lot of the Fallout ads and the messaging that you see in Fallout. So that would be my comparison. But it's very heavy on narrative choices. It's very heavy on puzzle mini games and QuickTime event mini games. Seems pretty good so far. So I'm playing, it's a first-person game. My character is James Kara, 2 R's, but Kara. And he's a hard-boiled police officer, unfortunately, ACAB. He's 120 years old because in this game, people can switch bodies. We have the technology to do that. But of course, that's all politicized. And James has been off the force for a little bit of time. He's got a new body. He's not really taking to it very well. And he's unofficially back on the job because a philanthropist billionaire has died. James thinks it's murder. His superior does not want to, admit that it's murder. James is partnered with an on-duty police officer named Sarah, and we haven't met Sarah in person. We've just heard her voice, so we don't really know what's up with Sarah. She doesn't really seem to get out that much, so I speculated last week that maybe Sarah is disabled in some way or agoraphobic, and that could be part of the story. So I'm curious to see what happens going forward. But I really liked it. I was kind of hooked when I started playing it last week. So I really wanted to play it all week, and I thought about doing an impromptu stream, but it just didn't happen. But yeah, I just got home from the Women's Baseball World Cup, which is being played in my city of Thunder Bay for some reason. It's great. It was Team Canada versus Team USA, and we actually left before the end of the game because I was getting tired and my dad was getting tired and I wanted to stream. And it was like 14, it was like 12-4 or something. It was we were not close to winning at the bottom of the fifth, and I'm just like, let's just go. Actually, let me just quickly look up to see how that game turned out. How did that go? Yeah, USA outpower Canada 13-4. Yeah, so I didn't miss anything. All right. Unless anybody else has anything else to say, I'm going to get into the game now. Thanks for sticking with me through all that preamble. But yeah. Okay, give me one moment. I got to close my front door because I left it open in case the neighbor came in that way. And then we'll get started. Actually, I have my webcam this time. Okie dokie. Please let me know if the sound is okay. Let me know if I need to be louder or if the game needs to be louder or, you know, whatnot. And yeah, those of you who are working, please feel free to say hi in the chat. I love hearing from people, hearing who's watching. Please, as I play the game, give me some input as we make choices, right? Let me know what kind of character you want James Kara to be. I'm kind of trying to play him as kind of the way I try to play Femshep in Mass Effect, which is he's not a bad guy. He's not intentionally going out of his way to be a dick, but he doesn't suffer fools lightly. So if he has the opportunity to be sarcastic because he thinks you're being foolish, he'll take it. But I'm hoping we'll meet some characters down the road that will allow him to show his more magnanimous side. We'll see. But yeah, you can see the aesthetic here. Let's continue the game. I gotta turn up my volume. There we go. Perfect.
In the gut of a body not my own, I can feel this case is nothing but trouble and heartache. And even worse, it's personal. A lit cigar pressed against a wound that never heals. That's me. The second time I've seen Icarite completely melted. Just when I got a little better at forgetting the first one.
Okay. All right, so this is my apartment. This is all the evidence from our visit to a crime scene earlier, and yeah. So you see, it's got like this retro, like this is 2329, so it's like this retro futuristic vibe. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I forget. Oh, but thankfully the game is pretty obvious when it comes to like, this is what you should do next.
Deadly poison is atropine. Okay, great.
All right, cool. And I do like the attention to detail in terms of like modeling all these props and stuff. That's pretty cool.
It was Kovalev's fingerprint on the murder weapon, huh? We have to get to him. Are you in? Can I count on you?
Look, James, I admit, you were right. This is pretty damning evidence. But Kovalev never leaves Icarus.
Right. And to get in, we'd have to be a big fish. One of the biggest.
Exactly.
Special announcement. Engine problems have been reported aboard Icarus, which is currently flying over Brooklyn. We ask residents of the borough to stay at home and shelter in place. There is no need to worry. Insurance for bodily injuries will be fully applicable.
Well, that's convenient. Narratively so.
James, did you hear the announcement?
I even felt it.
Damn, you're that close to it? Are you all right? The newsfeed said it crashed into a building and that it's about to fall into a chasm.
Yeah. We can't pass up a fucking golden opportunity like this.
Pass up a No, wait, James, are you crazy?
Too late.
Pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm crazy. Here we go.
The bar was named Icarus and met its end fittingly. I didn't have time to savor the irony.
I do
An
find
impossible chance to get Kovalev has just fallen out from the sky into my
proofread
very
your
lap,
subtitles, people.
or at least my very neighborhood.
Vampire was like that. I do find James's inner monologue to be a little bit pretentious, so I'm gonna mock it a lot. But I am really enjoying the game.
James, are you hearing this?
Fire department on.
I gotta turn up the brightness a little bit. Where's the brightness? What do you mean I can't turn up the brightness? I don't like that at all.
Site. Ambulance is in 13 minutes. Secure the area. Do not go inside. I say again, do not go inside.
Sounds like good advice.
Turn down my ring light a little bit. Where am I going? Am I going? They're probably going the wrong way.
All you sons of bitches in Brooklyn, hold your positions. And get the crowd pushed back before it comes down on top of them.
Sarah, mute this channel.
What, you allergic to orders?
Yes, I am.
I have no idea if this is the right way to go, but cool. It's a record. Somebody left a record in the toilet. The enemy of prosperity? Okay. Oh, here we go. All right. What if I just walk into the fire? Nope, does not let me walk into the fire. Okay. Cool. Scandalously Perfect body auction held every Friday. Gents, ladies, what about non-binary peeps? Y'all need to upgrade your washrooms. Alethea, 111.1 FM. Government authorized. Aware citizen, aware society. Oh, by the way, we're living in a fascist state. Maybe anarcho-fascist. I don't know. I don't make up the rules. I just live here. Da, 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 da. Oop. Checkpoint. Ah, yes.
Seems they didn't wait for the gravity to do the killing. Swell. I prefer
I
to
may also be an
interrogate
alcoholic.
corpses. Their deaths tell me more than their lies would.
James, evacuate whoever you can and get the fuck out of there.
Little late for that. See for yourself.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Good question. Help me identify Kovalev. I bet his corpse will open right up if we ask it all nice-like.
Oh, okay.
How about this unicorn guy?
Seriously? No, it's not him.
At least it sheds some light on the matter.
Take these pictures.
Maybe I shouldn't be drunk while I'm doing this. Did you ever think of that, James?
How about this one?
That's not him either. Kovalev is fatter.
There'll be no live music here.
Maybe this one?
No resemblance whatsoever.
Shit, I can't find it. Moving on to reconstruction.
James, we don't have time.
Sarah, I'm going to find out what happened here, full stop. Understand?
Okay, sure. Fuck.
Load of shit. Loss.
Don't worry, I'm sure everyone here can afford new bodies.
Fuck them. Just talking about the booze.
Okay. So I'm inside the anomaly. Am I supposed to see something? Ah.
Smash the inside. The contents should survive. Shit, do you recognize this?
Same as green.
I wonder what's inside.
James, don't even think.
We have to reconstruct the lock. Fuck. It's as far back as it'll go.
So we don't know what caused the explosion.
Not yet.
James, Robbing Kovalev is not the same as swiping a cigar from a corpse.
This whole place is about to fall apart and take Kovalev's secrets with it. I'm not about to let that bastard get away from me again.
Hey, if you fall, I'll say you acted alone. I'm fucking serious.
Fine. Let's get to work.
What do you think?
Accidents happen to people. Just bad luck.
I'd say his luck was a little worse than bad.
Oh, reconstruct. Don't mind if I do.
Against that much force? I didn't stand a chance. These shards came from someplace else. Icarus must have been losing altitude.
Until he finally hit the neon sign.
Ads in the city are deadly effective.
Ugh, James, I'm begging you.
He's got something on his neck.
I do really, yeah, reconstruction is intense, right? Like, I do really enjoy the amount of attention that must have gone into allowing you to play back the scene in 3D from any angle. Like, it's pretty sweet.
Check it out for me, would you?
It's Tom. One of ours? Agent from the department.
How the fuck did he get in here?
Jealous?
Yeah, a little. Gunshot wounds.
Yeah, this was definitely not an accident.
Aha.
He came from this side, bleeding heavily.
The marks will be visible under UV.
Thanks, detective.
UV. There we go.
What do you make of this wound?
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug. The blood trail leads all the way to the lounges. He must have come from there.
Interesting.
Got a hit in the air. Had a hard landing.
Sometimes it's not obvious to me what I'm supposed to be noticing. This is why I'm not actually a police detective in real life. What am I supposed to be noticing? Ha! There we go. Catchy.
Tough guy. Kept us cool.
For all the good it did him.
Let's see where he jumped from. Whole couch is fucked up.
Is this more of the undercover's blood?
Nah, he would have bled out. Must belong to the guy next door. Check the DNA for me.
No data available. Shit. That's gotta be some big fish.
I'll take photos. We'll identify him later.
What is that? A brand name?
Could be. Or maybe somebody's initials. Nailed him right through the head. Damaged. Someone shot through the suitcase lock. I'll check for ballistic trajectories.
Sure. How do I do that? Oh, the X-ray. Duh. X-ray. Clearly used for ballistic trajectories of bullets.
The side of the bar erupted in a hail of hot lead. Turned the lounges into Swiss cheese.
Into what?
People used to talk like that. I heard in some movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a movie buff.
They sat there in the lounge, all cloak and dagger and hushed tones, until the spray of bullets caught them flat-footed. He managed to scram. Agile body, fast reaction time. Grade B, maybe even A.
Where did he get the money for that?
The bullet turned his brain to mush. It'll take years to reconstruct his Icarite.
James, can you get into the suitcase?
Sure, let's just tamper with evidence.
Okay, let's see.
At least we know where he got the money for that hot rod body. Why is our agent neck deep in this? What's his fucking deal?
Well, I haven't seen him before.
Then why don't we report him to the chief? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, yes, at some point. But this ban on entering Icarus, the agent's corpse inside, and those documents you found at Green's place.
I don't think we'll get any more out of the Swiss cheese lounge.
Let's move on.
Sorry. I keep cutting Sarah off. It's the game's fault. Let's get to America. $100.
There's blood. I'll turn on the UV lamp. Kovalev's prints are everywhere.
Well, it is his bar.
Looks like he spilled a few Bloody Marys, so to speak. Let's follow the trail. Traces lead here. Some unidentified substance.
Reads is flammable.
Kovalev started walking from this spot. Bleeding like a faucet. Even more than that dirt you see.
Someone shot him?
The chief will probably file a suicide report no matter what. I'll figure out where the shots came from.
Got the latest generation? One that picks up the trajectory of bullets?
Relax. I'm old-fashioned, but I make exceptions for toys that make my job easier. The attacker shot from the stage.
Any thoughts on who did the shooting?
Got a dead guy here who'd make a decent suspect.
Oh.
He's great at playing a dead guy. Really in character. The caliber matches the gun fired.
Is it him?
He shot Kovalev before he got hit himself. You check the DNA.
Body's assigned to a user named Edmund Christo Basmond.
Who the fuck is Edmund Christo Basmond?
Employed by Phalanx, an elite private security company founded by someone called Miller.
If I were this guy, I'd look for another job.
James, you aren't as funny as you think you are. Like, I wish I were playing a funnier person, but you're not a funny person, James, and stop trying to be more.
He fired 4 shots before he fell to the ground.
But only one hit Kovalev. security guard shooting at Kovalev?
Good question.
Excuse me. Oh, I see. There's two different reconstructions
Something
happening.
provoked him. He must have been startled to have such shitty aim. Straight in the Icarite. Whoever tapped him was a fucking excellent shot.
So now the question is, who?
Exactly. So long, Edmund Christo Basmond.
Ugh, what a horrible way to die.
He's gonna have such a phobia. Just the sight of a match will make him piss himself.
And he'll never light a cigar again.
I'm not sure I get this game's humor. Oh, hello, Mama Ash. Thank you for joining. We were playing the same game as last week. Nobody Wants to Die. You haven't missed too much. This is a floating airship bar. And over here, this unfortunate dead fellow is the prime suspect in the murder case from last week. He did.
Runs like clockwork. You recognize him?
John Park? The third one in the photo with Green. The main shareholder of Demmer?
Fucking Demmer.
Yeah, fucking Demmer. I totally know what you're talking about.
Ribs completely crushed. Multiple minor injuries. He's covered in some kind of flammable shit.
We found the same substance on Kovalev. What does it look like to you?
Something exploded right next to him. Concussive force broke all his bones. Intense heat set him on fire.
Shit. The poor bastard really suffered.
Yeah, well, suffering's nothing new. Especially for people who eat Demmer food.
Can you find the source of the explosion?
As long as this shit glows under UV light, yeah, I think so. Looks like the center of the blast was in this lounge. Time to check on Park's friends.
What was... Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
Martin Roy, the owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit. He seemed like a decent guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all. A scarf. I saw this pattern somewhere. You know, from the photo? From a speed camera?
It's a
No
scarf.
eating this game.
But
I'm sorry.
yes, indeed. Jane Salma had a similar one.
Similar. Identical.
Uh-huh. But it's just a scarf. Besides, there's no sign of Salma's presence.
No, not yet.
This Sarah just acting really sus right there.
Weird. I can't read the Icarite.
Destroyed?
Doesn't look that way. I just can't access it. I see a code on the hand. Will you check it?
Expensive bodies don't usually have those.
Could have been a recent purchase, maybe? Just hadn't gotten around to removing the serial number yet?
Huh, weird. It's unregistered, but the body was bought by Phalanx for... Holy shit! For $4 million bucks?
Way too pricey for a bodyguard. Sarah, meet Mr. Miller.
You think that's the owner of the company?
Not only that, arms dealer, smuggler. Don't bother looking in the system. You won't find anything. This asshole works for the government. Got some documents.
I don't believe it. Do people like this always keep secret papers just lying around for anyone to see?
Looks like the law on lowering the age of free subscription is just the beginning.
What? They want to make it even lower?
And add tons of taxes. I'd say it's a long-term plan.
Have they gone fucking insane? They can't do that.
I mean, they can.
Roy was
'cause
planning the
capitalism.
games. Did you read about that? He wanted to distract the crowd. Miller was probably supposed to protect the rich.
Someone sure fucked those plans up. Oh, just breaks my heart.
I wouldn't say fucked up. Delayed, maybe. But you know sooner or later they'll resurface in new bodies. At least it ought to take them a while.
Right. Well, in any case, the longer the plan takes to get started, the better it'll be for the rest of us.
Fuckers. Whoever blew them up may have had a point.
You got that right. How can we connect it all?
Ballistics points to Kovalev opening fire on the guests. I'll check around the bar again.
I do like how the game also forces you to make a dialogue choice by timing it out.
Shells, 45 caliber.
No shit.
That's what I figured. Kovalev used a Tommy gun. Nothing like the classics.
Shoot his own people.
First he took out Green, then he got to the rest of his gang.
Turned against his own.
It started with Kovalev. First, he served a cocktail he'd whipped up himself. He treated the next guest with a hail of bullets. He finally earned a bullet himself from Oscar Winnow Edmundo. Kovalev gave as good as he got. In the end, he finished off the crooked UC.
It's all just so unnecessary.
Violence
Necessary or
usually
not,
is.
In the end, the neon got him. He got hit hard. We're lucky. You know what they say. Follow the trail of blood.
Nobody says that.
I was right.
Time to break out the UV lamp.
Okay, Sarah. I've been playing this game for a couple hours now. I think I know when to use the UV lamp, okay?
We've got a lead. The trail leads to this guy.
Another suicide?
As far
The
as the
unicorn.
chief's concerned, without a doubt. We've got Kovalev's prints on the handle of the knife.
Well, that's violent.
It wasn't just his drinks that had a kick.
Who's the knifer?
Zicharite's cut. I'll check the blood.
Another one of Miller's bodyguards.
Seriously, where does he get these guys?
Nice display of bravado.
I bet he was in the army. You don't get reflexes like that just from a body. It takes training, years of it. I'd also say he had to use the knife, because I think by then he'd lost his gun. The impact knocked Kovalev off balance. He dropped something.
What did he drop?
Something new.
You think he blew himself up?
Nah, I doubt it. How much did he have? We're following the trail of blood. Again. You know, like they say you're supposed to.
I can't.
Okay, well, we've seen this trail of blood.
He really didn't like this job.
Oh, that is a lot of dynamite.
Why didn't he blow himself up sooner?
Good question. Here, you got hit again. Kovalev got shot a few times, but he kept going.
The reconstruction's complete. Get the safe.
His determination. Why did he want to blow himself up here?
You already have all the data. Open the fucking safe before it all collapses.
Roger that. The safe should work again. real scotch?
Are you crazy? Go!
The universe has presented us with a gift. Gotta respect the universe. It's a card. There's something on it, but without any data.
You're out of time. Take what you have to take and run.
Wait, there's something else there.
There's no time.
See this? Green Road to Kovalev.
I see. Now, do you want to be scraped off the pavement?
Right.
I can think of better ways to spend the evening.
Could Green and Kovalev been working together? And why did the fucking bartender want to blow himself up in this particular place? What was he hoping to accomplish?
What the fuck? Sarah, are you there?
Who would have thought that the fly that was buzzing over Green's corpse would get stuck on Icarus? Can't find a window to fly out of.
Who's this?
The question is, what can I do for you? And how much can I help you understand? Buzz yourself around the ripest corpse. The one you missed.
You'll need to be more precise. There are several corpses here.
Close to Kovalev. Close enough to take him out with an explosion.
Time could be the net the bastard was trying to trap me in. I had to act fast.
Oh, all the way over there. Okay, that was not obvious.
Looks like a bigwig.
Did you find him? What kind of shape is he in?
Dead.
Just a temporary state for bigwigs like him. Unfortunately.
He died from the explosion. Why was Kovalev so determined to kill this guy?
He almost got away, didn't he? Do you recognize him?
Wait a minute. George Boyle, CTC director.
From the rotten family that invented the Icarite.
His signature was on the documents from the lounge.
He and the others found a way to strip the poor of their bodies to pad the pockets of rich assholes.
He's just another dead asshole to me. What do you want?
You have a unique chance to get justice. Desynchronize him. Buy some time for the poor people.
Let's see here.
You must know something about me. Taking orders isn't my strong suit.
Then listen to your conscience. You know this is your only chance to punish a man who's above all law. If you shoot through a Icarite, he won't instigate any more body taxes. It will take months, maybe years, before he gets back on his feet. You gave time to people who really need it.
What do I do? What do I do, chat? What do I do? What do? Am I a vigilante? Or do I respect the sanctity of life, even bigwigs? Like just says 2, don't shoot. Anybody think differently? Anybody agree? Well, I agree with Magda. I think we should err on the side of caution and maybe not listen to voices in our head. Just saying.
This isn't right.
And what is right? Thousands of souls that will go to the memory bank. You can buy them time. Just pull the trigger.
New.
Really? No guts? Who are cops here to defend? People like Boyle or innocent folks?
Ah, that
This
is a trick
chance
question.
For some justice.
Cops are not here to defend anybody. Cops are here to enforce the violence of the state. This game really wants me to shoot him.
Are you on their side? What? They've brainwashed you? Come on. Pull the trigger. Come on!
Fuck you. I'm nobody's puppet.
Yes, you are. They own you. You proved it.
Ah, James, can you hear me? It's about to go down. You've got to get out. James, you have to get out of there. Open the damn door! Icarus is about to go down!
Almost. I bet my not-so-great body on a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
Hey, Chief. Did you hear they served scotch with lead at Icarus?
I didn't hear anything. Especially not from you. Because you weren't fucking there.
I got some evidence. Ties to Green. Rock solid.
Fuck. First you sent me that bullshit report, and now you got evidence. You listen to me right now. You weren't there.
This guy's a
Understand?
real
We're not
walking
talking about
advertisement for police
In fact,
integrity.
I haven't spoken to you since the accident. Got it?
Chief.
Oh man, you did
Nope.
investigation
That's it.
work and now I have
Pulling you
paperwork
off
to
this
file.
case. Steiner out.
Oh boy. Oh, that's trippy. I don't like that.
Crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case? There's an old saying, if you can't tell what's going on, it's about money. Steiner's a decent enough guy, but everyone in the city has a price. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is. Some fucking philosophy major dropout, screaming about remaking society, without even realizing he's just covering up his own pathetic insecurities.
I don't really like myself. I might be a not so nice guy.
I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away, shut it down, for one simple reason. I'll tell you one thing for damn sure. If I knew where to look for that prick, fucking nothing would stop me. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat. Heart about to crack open. Scream locked in my throat.
spins out of control and flies apart. No matter how hard I try to keep it together. Oh, fuck.
Excuse me.
This has been one supremely shitty day. Lucky for me, I got just the thing to help get through it.
I'm gonna crack open that scotch, aren't I?
Old Zed. Man's a classic, a true professional. He'll fix any machine you bring him, as long as you're not picky about where the parts come from. Oh, fucking disgusting.
At night, they ventilate the ground floor plants. They say it's necessary. Necessary to dump even more pollution into the air. Fuckers.
Another starless night. No surprise there. This much air pollution. Every night's starless.
Oh, this is giving me vertigo. Bye, Magda. Thank you for hanging out. Alright, where are we gonna go?
Fucking rich. Even the dead can take someone off a case. All this risk for a fucking piece of plastic. Can't even tell what it's for.
Some kind of access card, maybe?
Moonshine or scotch? That is the question.
How about neither?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Check engine again.
Just had it in the shop last week. Fuck it. I'll take it out of Zed's hide later. Scottish heritage in my hands.
Not much in the world makes sense to me anymore.
But this, I understand.
Okay, can I go somewhere? I have to take one of them?
A lousy bottle for a lousy evening.
Hello? Hey Riley, thanks for the raid. Hello everybody. My name's Kara, my pronouns are she, her. I am a host of Prophecy Girls, a Buffy Rewatch podcast, and we are playing Nobody Wants to Die. Thank you for the follow, King Kala. I guess I'm gonna take the scotch. I mean, I don't drink. James drinks. I don't drink, but I'm assuming that real scotch is better than moonshine, so...
perfume.
There's a lot of drinking in this game. Thanks for the follow, the Super Curb.
The Icarus disaster has shaken the city. Now new facts have come to light, which we'll bring you live in just a moment.
Hey, Jakey.
In an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah is
Thanks for the
dealing with
follow. Oh, thanks. Caller
Hello?
Mayhem.
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Yes.
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Both.
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all
I
over
remember,
the media
Riley.
for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
So, Chozo, actually, funny story, Supergirl is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. And I would say helped me on my journey towards realizing I'm trans, and I chose to name myself after Kara Danvers from the TV show, or Kara Zor-El, as you know her, so. Yeah. Yeah. I chose the name Kara because I think that TV show for me really epitomizes like the struggle to do good in the world, and Kara Danvers in the show, she's this young, like well-meaning white woman. And as I realized that I'm a woman and I'm also white, and I was lying in bed being like, what kind of name would I choose for myself if this is true? I tried a few names on, and then I heard the name Kara. You're right, I tried Kara, and I'm like, this works, this fits. And I like the symbolism of that because, you know, I'm always going to try to do my best and try to be feminist and try to be an ally to people who experience other marginalizations. But like Kara in the TV show, like Supergirl in the TV show, I'm going to mess up. And she always has people around her who are there to like tell her, like call her in and be like, hey Kara, like you done fucked up. They don't say that because it's the CW, but you know, I really admire how that show is about family and platonic relationships as well as romantic ones, because I'm ace. And so I chose that name because I love the show and I love Kara, but I also like want that reminder of like, you know, I don't want to be that unapologetic white feminist. So I've watched Supergirl and I've watched The Flash, mostly because I like rewatched Supergirl and I'm like, I want more, but I don't know that I'll watch any of the other Arrowverse shows. I might watch Legends because I hear it's also I don't want to watch Arrow because I'm not here for the dark, gritty stuff, but I thought Flash was okay. Supergirl will always be number one in my heart. Thank you so much for bringing all of your chat over, Riley. I really appreciate that. You said really nice things last week. And yeah, I'll get back to the game in just a moment. But for those of you who don't know, I am Riley. That's very sweet. Yeah, so I host Prophecy Girls. It's a Buffy rewatch podcast. I promise I'm more articulate than this, but I'm actually in the podcast. I have a co-host. Her name's Stephanie, and we just finished rewatching all of Buffy. So if you do like Buffy and you want to try our podcast, all 7 seasons are there for you. 7 seasons, the whole series. So we're on a break now for most of the summer, all of the summer. We'll start recording again sometime in November probably, and then we're gonna drop season 1 of Angel starting at the end of the year. So you picked a good time to discover the podcast. Yeah, so it's just Prophecy Girls. Just look it up anywhere you listen to podcasts. Also, if you feel like it, giving us a follow on Instagram is a great way to stay in touch in terms of like what we've got going on. My co-host Steph, she runs all our social media. We're also on Twitter, but I run that, so it's not super active. Um, so yeah, Instagram or Prophecy Girls on TikTok is the way to go. Prophecy Girls podcast over on TikTok. Steph makes the best TikToks. She's not doing as many right now because we are on a break, but those are the two places, Instagram and TikTok. Give us a follow there. Listen to the pod. Oh. I feel like I need to be like back on just chatting for a moment. Oh, where's my webcam? So that people can see the messages popping up in the VOD here. Um, yeah, Mama, if you like sweet, like, if you like shows that are about like coming together and working together, then Supergirl is the show for you. I cannot sing the praises of Supergirl enough. And I'm not knocking any of the other Arrowverse shows. I don't want to yuck anybody else's yum. You know, if you have a different favorite Arrowverse show, that's totally fine. But for me, Supergirl was something special because um, it had so many women in the cast. Uh, Melissa Benoist was just incredible as Kara. Nicole Maines, right, as like an out trans actor playing a trans character, like a revelation. The whole show, like sometimes it would try too hard, sometimes it was a little too saccharine, but the heart was in the right place. Yeah, Dreamer. Yeah, I follow Nicole Maines on Twitter, and I love that she's living her best life right now. She's flourishing. She's writing for Dreamer for the comics. Like I don't read comic books, so I'm not following it that very closely, but I love that for her. Hey, Mama Ash, we don't knock the high seas over here. um, the streaming hellscape is tough for all of us. Although I will, that's a good segue. Um, I just found out from another streamer that I watch that starting today until August 19th, if you subscribe to somebody's channel or you gift a sub in somebody's channel, Twitch will drop a promo code for you for 3 months of Apple TV for free if you are a new Apple TV subscriber. So I'm going to do that later this week when I get paid and do my budget for next month because I've never had Apple TV and there's a lot of good shows on there I want to watch. You can't subscribe to me because I'm not a partner. I don't uh, stream enough for that. It's open in the US and Canada, and I'm guessing it's open in Australia, Mama Ash. There was a blog post that had more details. But if you go to a channel that's an affiliate or a partner, so not my channel, you can't subscribe to me. But if you go to a channel of another streamer that you watch and you click on sub or gift a sub, it should have a little like notification for that. Aw. I don't stream often enough. Like Twitch has all of these requirements for what you need to do to become an affiliate, and then it's like you got to stream like a certain amount, you got to stream consistently, and I just don't do that. So yeah, I may stream a bit more during the school year now that we're switching to our seasonal recording schedule. I may have some more opportunities to stream, but I'm not like streaming is not something that I feel like I want to build into this like making money off subscribers kind of thing. I appreciate all the follows. I appreciate people showing up because yeah, I love it. Ah, super cool. That's really sweet. No, thank you. Just because I'm gonna gift a sub in a channel of a streamer that I really enjoy. So I will be able to afford to do that. Don't worry. Um, but it's like it's a super good deal, right? Like Apple TV, I don't know what it is in Australia, um, but like here in Canada, it's like $13 a month now, um, and I don't really want to budget for any more streaming services. But you know, $8 Canadian for a Twitch sub, I can afford that for 3 months of Apple TV. Plus, somebody else in the other streamer's channel is going to get a sub out of it. So that's cool. And my streamer benefits as well. But yeah, anyway, that was a fun tangent about streaming at Apple TV. I love Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso's great. I pirated that one. But yeah, there's some other TV shows. I've been watching For All Mankind and Lessons in Chemistry with my friend, which is on hold right now until she's adjusted to her new life as a mom. But there's lots of other TV shows on Apple TV that Apple TV seems to be killing it with the science fiction game lately. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to pass on that intel in case anybody wasn't aware. I believe it just started today, and you've got until August 19th to do it. So lots of time there. Anyway, I'm going to get back into the game because that's why people are here. But thank you so much for everybody joining me. Please keep chatting. Give me some opinions on what I should do here. And yeah, we could chat again in a bit. But thank you. Back we go. Wait until they found out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions. People are going to lose it.
Maybe they'll finally get around to doing something about it.
Hopefully. I mean, I know we can't get involved, but someone needs to tell them enough is enough. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it, and these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
Everyone has their own motive. Maybe the budget's collapsing or something.
Pile of shit, not a budget. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that
Thanks,
for
Riley.
drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Interesting.
Boundaries still exist. You may not cross them, but some people are just evil. And
This
don't
is
try
giving
to
me vertigo.
understand them.
Why?
I
Because
don't
they're
want to.
bastards, and only other bastards can understand them.
Okay, hang on, Mr. Pessimism. Did you just admit there are good people in the world? And they include us?
Let's hope so. Otherwise, we're in deep shit.
Okay, that sounds more like you. I was starting to worry. You know, I didn't think it was possible, but looks like we're on the same page. James, can I ask you something personal?
You just did. It's very personal when people ask me if they can ask me something personal.
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now, can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec.
Rachel is his dead girlfriend, wife. He's hallucinating her, so.
Sure I do. Rachel believed it too.
I'm sorry.
There was some kind of accident.
Forgot. I
That's why
overslept.
he's off the force right now.
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit.
The bank is when they like store your Icarite, which is the substance that lives in your brain and captures all your memories, so you can transfer to a new body. Wow, I was not expecting existential questions today, but it's my fault for choosing this game. Cake or death? Death.
Maybe I'd meet Rachel in a better world.
It's a beautiful vision. I hope it's true.
Damn it. Bloody
James, what's going on?
Maybe I shouldn't be drinking while on medication.
Charms of an E-class shell. Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
I manage. Slight shivering, nothing else. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
Yeah. I'm an exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my fourth body. I can handle it.
Shows out people in this is 2329, I believe. James is 120 years old. In his first go-around, his first body, his first life, whatever you call it. Apparently he was some kind of big-shot baseball player. Now he's a cop, ACAP. But yeah, so fourth body. Apparently people, you can live as long as you can afford a new body subscription. Because we're in a post-dystopian capitalist hellscape, of course. And yeah, the script is pretty good. The writing's pretty good. James has this internal monologue thing that happens. The screen goes cinema mode when he does it, and that's not great. I think he's very pretentious in his head, but I like the conversations between James and Sarah. Do you think people can swap bodies indefinitely? Yes, I want to hear your thoughts on that.
You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
Well, the longest living guy turns 305 this year, and he's doing
So
great.
that answers your
City's
question, Jose.
co-funding his birthday. You can go ask him. Seriously, it's all about the money. The more we have, the longer we live.
Turns out, creating a society where people can cheat death by switching bodies disproportionately benefits rich people who can afford more and better bodies. Who knew? Who knew? Well, I don't know. The doctor keeps regenerating. It seems to be working fine for them.
The capitalist's wet dream turned out to be our destiny. Simply fucking great.
Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
I want to trust Sarah.
Apparently, we're unaware during the transfer, but damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies. That's probably nothing unusual. Don't worry about that.
Attention! Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone. Hands up! What are you holding?
This? Scottish Vitamins, officer.
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
I'm resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data.
James Kara, badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
One last time. What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Can't you see? I'm Drinking because I have a rotten job.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out. How'd your vehicle get those marks?
I picked it up at the workshop like this.
Icarus dropped suit over half the neighborhood when it burned. Got my car, too. No point talking about it. Car runs fine, it's just filthy.
Shit! Bolo for a 99 Bluebird! Hands in the air! Don't move! Tow the car right now!
Ooh, James, you're going to jail, buddy. Oh, this is...
Scan the fucker. Hey! Do not move! Hands where we can see them!
Did you get rid of the evidence from Icarus? Fuck! They're gonna take us both in!
Guys, come on. Can't we just talk? One cop to another. Let me explain. I'm sure we can sort it all out.
James, you stupid cunt! Will you just shut the fuck up? You're making it worse!
We're placing you under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Attention all nearby units. Burglary in process is yours. Corner of 11th and 58. Floor 117. Repeat. All nearby units. Staff. Repeat. Burglary in progress. Corner of 11th and 58. Floor 117. Ah, fuck this guy. Let's go.
So... I had to run into the only two cops in
Gosh.
Brooklyn
Did it
who
work? Did they
won't
take
let
the
another
bait?
cop slide.
Did you call in a fake burglary?
Uh-huh. It was all I could think of.
Well. I'm impressed. Thanks for saving my ass. One thing, though. Cunt? Seriously?
I panicked!
Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
You believe in science?
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Wait. We still have to talk about the investigation. There are a few things that bother me.
Well, keep it short.
Kovalev is central to both cases. We need to figure out his motive.
If you look at the pieces of the puzzle carefully, there's something about everyone that doesn't fit, right?
Exactly.
I think I know what it is. It's paranoia. You know the saying, the sleep of reason produces monsters? Put down the vodka and rest. It'll pass.
Beg your pardon. It's not vodka. It's the Scottish heritage.
Put the damn booze down. Even more so if it's evidence from Icarus.
Evidence. Clue at most. Besides, it's all because of that damn body.
Ugh, nonsense. Mental problems, along with identity, character, and memory, are written in Icarite. If you don't solve them, you'll transfer this whole mess to the next shelf.
You like all these theories, huh? Things you got no idea about? Shit. Just wanted to talk a little, that's all.
Choza, that's a good question. I think they're growing. I think you're right. I think we learned that last week. But, I mean, that could just be propaganda. I'm not going to trust anything this game says. This is BioShock all over again. I don't even know if I should trust Sarah. Dream sequence. Oh, okay. I actually have to do something now. You're too far away. You're like that kid in Mass Effect 3. I can't get to you.
Rachel!
Rachel!
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink. I shouldn't be driving like this. Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere. We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you lie to yourself for another year that your life matters. Shit. I have to go home.
Assuming control.
Not good.
Welcome home. James, Kara. I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck. Where are the fucking drugs?
Cool. Well, I'm a mess.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did I...
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. But he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die. Drugs should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs. Damn, empty.
think I had an...
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there. Copy that. I really would love to go there.
There's nothing in this one either.
In ancient cultures, the Moirai were an allegory of destiny. They
That's fascinating. Can't get close to her. Alrighty.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little. Just a little bit.
Bye, Mama Ash. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You have a good day. That is... Nope, nope, don't like that.
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module. Logged. James, Kara, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet.
Library.
Excellent. Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat.
Oh my goodness. Which choice? Which choice?
Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body, and my old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process. Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage. The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue.
Ouch.
A new body, a new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
Maybe for you. Sports, a fraction of every percent counts.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life.
Trippy.
Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event. It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit it, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth. Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck! I don't remember.
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try. To get it.
This is freaky.
Dispense justice. Bastard kept eluding me.
I like how the game's like, you're taking too long.
I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. But I was his partner.
He relied on me.
Unstable simulation.
We'd better stop for today. All right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
It's me.
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
Wow.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck! Sarah, I fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
Whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think? I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
James, that came out wrong.
Where do we start?
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
I'm just gonna get a glass
For
of water.
us, definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
Alright. Let's assemble some evidence. What do the Greens case and the shootout on Icarus have in common?
I still don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your corpse turns up in an inconvenient situation.
Motherfuckers. I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer. Was the toxicology of the rest clean?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it was normal for this social class.
So the watch with a photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
They were obviously very close.
Burned to a crisp.
Was that laughter?
No. The famous psychologist back in the circle of suspects.
More on the periphery.
Chief's errand boy.
I wonder how big his stable was.
You've identified him. Great.
Yeah, it's a developer named Travis Collette.
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis. Travis Collette. Travis Collette.
James!
Sorry. That damn snake again. Sarah, do you have access to the CTC registers?
Just checked. Kovalev Zekarite never made it there. Which means that this is another...
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damned good question. Let's check.
Like, I get how this minigame is structured, like I understand what it's trying to do, but sometimes the clues are not as obvious as well, I don't know if I want the clues to be more obvious, but sometimes, I don't know. There's something about this game that's not quite what I want it to be.
Salma again. She might have known something.
Would Kovalev have let her go then?
She could pull strings.
All the more reason for Kovalev to take her down, right?
That tell you something?
Shit. Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know. As the Chief's trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here? Sarah, can you check what building this is?
How am I supposed to do that? This is just a small section. I need more to work with here. So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
Sorry to say, but it looks like our old bastard is deep in someone's pocket.
But what did he really want? What did he need the plans for?
Your questions keep getting better. We missed something at Green's. Something damn important.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete. Repair cost and fine $938.
Ah, fuck you. And don't wait for me with dinner. I'll be late.
After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
James, should I send you a sleeping bag? Get a move on. Turn on the camera. Stand back. The feds secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
I'd like to see your file.
I erased it. Good luck with that.
I have my ways.
Ready.
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies. So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
I've never understood this stuff.
Yet it doesn't surprise me in the least that Green was into it. A real man of the people. At least that's what he wants you to see.
Right. Total bullshit.
You want to talk about what was on the artist's mind? Really? James.
I was curious. Just checking if you're paying attention. That's not what the map wants to tell me.
Going over here, I think.
I wonder if he hung women like that under his tree, too.
Some enjoy that. Let's keep it simple.
Going from Green's signature. Did he paint this?
He's had some time to learn.
You know those rich bastards have a pool for yachts?
What?
Yeah. A fucking huge swimming pool, basically. They put boats in it and sail around.
But how... That's... Where do they get the water?
Fuck if I know. People like you and me are stuck drinking recycled piss, but they're all, hoist the mizzen mast, Jeffrey! Fuckers.
Okay, so maybe I'm on the wrong side.
Safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
See something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
Wait.
James,
It's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
The storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Ugh, never mind.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
You sound like an expert.
I was helping my cousin repair pneumatics like this. Tech from a mortal era. Rich people love automated shit in their homes. We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking. This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected. the safe. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
What next?
We have a card. Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see it develop.
Hey, fuck you. This is my idea. Don't push it. James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck. So green at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection. Another victim. Just more questions. Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With a murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven. What?
Making a mess. Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
Yeah, I tried to, you know.
Are you there?
Sarah?
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
Alright, I'm not sure I've got the stamina to do an investigation right now, so I think we're gonna leave it here. Do-do-do.
I started using custom hair care from Pros because I was
Oops.
starting to.
Whoops. There we go. Much better. All right. Well, that was more Nobody Wants to Die. Thank you, everybody who joined me for tonight's stream. But it is time to say goodnight. As far as I know, I'll stream next week again, around the same time, probably a bit earlier. I was just delayed this week. If I end up going to, there's a baseball game that I might go to next Tuesday, I will stream before or after or a different day. We'll figure it out. But, you know, for the rest of August, I think Tuesday nights are usually pretty good nights for me. And if not, I'll be around because I want to keep playing this game because it's a lot of fun. But yeah, so thank you, everybody. I will catch you around. come visit our Discord if you're watching the VOD right now, or you're still lurking in the stream. prophecyGirls.ca/Discord, and it's always great to hang out. Thanks, everybody.